Hello there, you are now watching TVS News at 5 with me, Hari Zainuddin. Now let's begin. Minister of Tourism, Arts and Culture, BATANG SADONG Member of Parliament, Datuk Sri Nancy Shukri, has expressed her commitment to implement all development efforts in areas under her constituency. She has promised the best service delivery, especially in spreading the government's new policies.
Parlimen yang mewakili persekutuan untuk ketiga-tiga kawasan DUN di P200 Batang Sadong adalah menjadi tanggungjawab saya untuk memastikan apa yang boleh saya lakukan melalui peruntukan yang ada ataupun kuasa yang ada kepada saya akan lakukan untuk membantu masyarakat di kawasan Parlimen Batang Sadong.
Nancy said so at a program aimed at promoting the distribution of only verified information in Semunjan. The program also aims to help the government clarify any current issues arising, as well as the implementation of new policies to raise public awareness on distributing accurate and verified information. For that, Nancy urged the public to avoid any emergence of negative perceptions associated with the government.
Kemudian saya menyeru agar semua yang hadir pada hari ini ganda-ganda peranan anda untuk menyebarkan maklumat dan dasar kerajaan yang baharu agar kita dapat menepis segala kelemahan dan fitnah di semua platform media, lebih-lebih lagi di media sosial yang boleh membentuk persepsi negatif.
Now, the government of Sarawak will be prioritizing a sustainable and environmental-friendly tourism in the state. According to the Deputy Minister of Tourism, Creative Industry and Performing Arts, Datuk Sebastian Ting, the measure is one of the government's efforts to protect Sarawak's rich natural resources for the betterment of Sarawak's future.
We foresee under our Sarawak Tourism Board, and in line with our government, we would like to make sure that whatever we do is environmentally friendly and sustainable development. And now we are looking into responsible tourism as well.
Sebastian also added that the government will be focusing on the production of hydrogen energy.
As Sarawak government, we are seriously promoting this. One company from Japan, Sumitomo, already into our place. He has signed an agreement with Sarawak government, and the other one is Korea, from Korea. And we are looking into this hydrogen production.
Sebastian assured that Sarawak has adequate electricity supply and is now exporting electricity to Sabah and neighboring countries such as Indonesia and Brunei. He said so in the Junior Chamber International JCI Dialogue, which was also attended by its president, Argenis Angulo. In another development, Sebastian has also stressed the importance of cooperation between the government and private sectors in reviving the country's economy after the crippling economic impact due to the COVID-19 pandemic.
We feel that, yes, we are moving that direction because financially Sarawak is very strong. Yeah. Before 2018, our revenue at that time was about 6 billion. Since 2018 announcement in November 2018 in the DUN, that Sarawak, that was by our Premier, at that time was Chief Minister, that Sarawak would impose 5% on the petroleum sales tax. That itself, for the year 2019, Sarawak government collected 3.2 billion. Since then until now, we have collected in the region of 8 billion. So these are the money from the oil, the exported. So we have that kind of money coming in, and we still have a reserve of 32 billion. That one has not been touched. Yeah?
He added that the earnings were used to help reduce the burden on the people of Sarawak during the pandemic. Among them is the Sarawak Kusayang Special Assistance, or BKSS, which totaled at 5.8 billion ringgit. Quoting the vision of the Premier of Sarawak, Datuk Patinggi Tan Sri Abang Johari Tun Openg, he said the government strives to make Sarawak a high-income state with data and innovation-driven community by 2030. 8,000 children aged 5 to 12 who have yet to receive their vaccines are urged to come forward to reach the 80% mark of the total vaccination rate, as there will no longer be any free COVID-19 vaccination for children after May 15th.
Deputy Premier Dato Sri Dr. Sim Kui Hian said, referring to the vaccination records for adults, Sarawak could achieve a better figure in terms of vaccination for children. As such, he strongly urges more parents to bring along their children and utilize the free immunization while the service is still available. At present, a total of 286,000 children have received their first doses and 46,000 their second doses. Meanwhile, he noted that about 3,000 Sarawakian falls under the category of immunocompromised children aged 12 to 18. Hence, they are advised to get their second booster dose.
Remarkable.
Welcome back. Now, who would have thought that you can turn your hobby into a business? Well, now that is exactly what happened to a young Sarawakian entrepreneur who has successfully turned his passion for video games into a successful business. Haziq Farid, founder of Shark Market, has managed to create his own local brand selling gaming chairs, and the product appears to be a hit.
According to Haziq, the idea and inspiration to start this business came from his passion for video games and his desire to offer gaming chairs at affordable prices in the market.
First keluaran gaming chair Shark Market tu, brand Sarawak tu pada tahun 2020, bulan November. First modelnya namanya Kerambit. Alhamdulillah lah, masa ya COVID mula-mula ya orang banyak work from home, student banyak online class, and then gamer baru pun banyak sebab banyak duduk rumah nak. So sambutan yang menggalakkan lah. Inspirasi tu tercetus sebabkan hobi dengan minat dalam komputer gaming. And then suka je beli barang murah dalam internet. Okey, sebab 2017 dulu orang jual gaming chair si macam ni tu susah nak dapat lah, and harga pun mahal. So kami try lah cari dekat online, try cari supplier, jumpa. Bila jumpa, order terus, test market 20 kursi. Alhamdulillah 20 kursi terjual dalam masa seminggu. Terisia lah nangga jual gaming chair tu ada potensi.
Adding further, Haziq said, many challenges will lie ahead when starting any business. But in order to be successful, business owners must never give up and prepare to make mistakes.
Okey, cabaran yang paling mencabar is kurang sokongan lah daripada orang sekeliling. Sebab sebelum Shark Market tu ada juga berniaga benda lain yang si berjaya bah. So Malaysia lah orang beri kata-kata negatif, selalu dengar kata-kata negatif dari orang. Dari Sia, okay, kami semakin bersemangat untuk buktikan apa pun kita bola betul-betul, kita boleh pergi jauh. Secara ringkas, number one, jangan putus asa. Walau apa pun rintangan mendatang, jangan mengalah lah. Okey, perjalanannya akan mudah. So, kita bersedia untuk buat banyak kesilapan. Okey, sikit kata-kata kami Ramadah, hidup berniaga tu bukan pasal menunggu badai berlalu, tetapi belajarlah menari tengah hujan.
Haziq, who now runs his business from home, welcomes customers to his home to try and see for themselves the quality of his chairs before making a purchase.
Boleh cari Shark Market dekat Facebook dengan Instagram. Tolong search Shark Market. Di sini ada juga link WhatsApp kami. Tolong boleh WhatsApp. And then dapat set masa lah dengan kami. Jumpa di rumah tu. Nak testing kursi, nak beli kursi. And then sikit lagi, kita orang boleh juga mana yang berminat nak custom kursi limpun untuk company ke apa, kami boleh atur, kita boleh bincang.
French President Emmanuel Macron praised the teams involved in the reconstruction of Notre Dame as he visited the cathedral 3 years after the devastating fire. Speaking to the media during the visit, Macron described the times we live in as difficult, but referred to the reconstruction of the cathedral as a testimony of hope.
Donc je suis très heureux d'abord de pouvoir témoigner vraiment de la considération, et c'est une marque de reconnaissance pour leur travail. Et puis c'est un peu dans cette période où on sort du Covid, il y a la guerre en Europe, tout est difficile. C'est aussi un témoignage d'espérance qui correspond à cette période. Et je trouve que ça a beaucoup de sens, c'est en train de renaître.
The visit was led by French Army General Jean-Louis Georgelin and was also attended by First Lady Brigitte Macron. French Chief Architect of Historical Sites Philippe Villeneuve showed the president a statue of a gold rooster that could adorn the top of the arch once it's reconstructed. The President and First Lady were shown the site where a sarcophagus was found in March. According to French media, scientists said it was well preserved and could be from the 14th century. Notre Dame has been closed for restoration since the fire in 2019 gutted its roof and sent its spire crashing down, to the horror of the nation and tourist onlookers. Macron has pledged to reopen the church to worshippers by 2024, when Paris hosts the Olympic Games. And that will be all the time that we have for the 5 p.m. news. Do follow us on our social media platforms at TVSTVMY for more updates. Once again, I'm Harry Zainuddin. It's been a pleasure.